Namaste. Hello. I'm Samhith from Akshobhya Foundation. So one of my students have asked me a brilliant question which we are supposed to focus on a little more deeper. Is meditation a formless worship? To get into this, first of all, we need to understand what is worshipping. Worshipping is acknowledging the fact that we believe or we are assured of there is some sort of an authority or some sort of a control that is controlling us, that is controlling the entire nature, that is controlling the entire universe. When you say worship, there are two forms: form worship and formless worship. When I say form worship, that means we are worshipping something that has a form, that has a structure. When I say formless, that means we are acknowledging to the fact that there is nothing, there is no form, but we are acknowledging to the fact of this power which is nothing. Anyways, first of all, we need to understand that a worship literally means the fact that we believe in something. When you say assurance, that means it is experiential. It has come to your five senses and your internal senses as well. When you say belief, you do not know, but you want to believe that there is something like this. Belief, most of the time, literally means it is becoming selfish. Why do I say this? Let me tell you a story. One day, on a boat, there were two travelers. One was a saint and one was a normal, ordinary businessman. He was finishing his business and both of them had boarded the ferry. They were on the way and all of a sudden there was a huge storm that was coming. And when there was a huge storm, the saint was just smiling and sitting behind and enjoying it. But the businessman started praying, "Oh my dear God, please help me, please help me. If you can get me out of this issue and help me reach my home safely, I will sell my house. I will sell my house for free. Please help me reach, please help me reach." The saint was observing this and he was smiling. After a few minutes, the storm just disappeared. After the storm disappeared, now the saint was looking and saint said, "Hey, excuse me, hey, look, the storm has disappeared." And instantly the businessman rose up and said, "Oh, okay, now the storm is gone, I'm relieved." Now, and instantly the saint reminded, "Listen, you just prayed God that if the storm is gone away and if you are reaching safely to your home, you are going to sell your house for free. I think you are going to do that." Now the businessman is worried. After they reach, the businessman goes, he puts up a board outside the house and the saint was observing this. The board outside the house said, "House for sale for free." And instantly there was a star mark underneath, "Conditions applied." Now the people nearby this town knew that this was a huge house because it's a businessman's house. It was a huge house. So they thought, why don't I buy this house? So they came to this businessman and asked him, "Hey, you put up a board that the house is sold for free. I want to buy this house." And the businessman said, "There's a condition applied." The residents asked, "What is the condition?" The businessman said, "See, I will sell you the house for free, but the condition is you have to buy my cat along with it." The resident said, "What cat?" "I have a cat that resides in the house. So you have to buy the cat. The cat costs you 1 million. Now everybody is shocked. The cat costs 1 million but the house is free? He said, "Yeah, the cat costs 1 million and the house is free." So instantly the buyer bought the house. The buyer said, 1 million for a cat. I don't know what speciality this cat is. Okay, anyways, let me just buy it. They bought the cat and the house was free. The house was sold, the cat was sold. But the businessman now did not have to sell the house for free. That was his main agenda. He took this 1 million and he enjoyed his life. This is how selfish our worship is turning out to be. Anyways, meditation is not about acknowledging any sort of authority. The first and the most important point that we need to understand is meditation is the art of seeking. There is an authority, there is no authority, we do not know. Meditation is the art of seeking if there is an authority, if there is not an authority. The most fundamental problem that each one of us are facing is acknowledging the fact that we do not know. No, we need to understand this fact. Until and unless you are there, you aren't there. You are supposed to acknowledge the fact that you do not know. The plus point of acknowledging the fact that you do not know is this: you have a wide variety of possibility. When you acknowledge something that you do not know, as you know, it becomes a barrier to your experience. Just take one simple example. If you have not tasted jaggery in your life, and if I tell you, hey, listen, the jaggery tastes like this, you want a taste of it? And immediately if you say, I know what a jaggery is, though you do not know what a jaggery is, you are blocking the experience of eating the jaggery. Most fundamental fact is acknowledging that you do not know. Once you say that you do not know, your possibilities are unlimited. So let's discover this journey together. If there is authority, if there is no authority, if there is a form, if there is formless, together with me, log on to www.akshobhyafoundation.com. Until then, stay tuned.